Hey everyone, this is Ian and I'm back with the Nissan SIlvia S15, which we all know needs a little bit of extra love. So having a look at the engine bay, you can see that there are some bits missing. Just ignore that battery tray is gone. That battery is currently being charged, but for those with a keen eye, you can definitely see there are some bits missing there. That manifold is just out there, out in the open. The pod here, the filter, that's just flopping around. And for those who really want that factory look, you can see that something's missing down there. So I'm going to be bringing all that back into play to have this as factory as possible. I found this off somebody. It's not in the best condition, but it'll do. And then some other little bits and pieces there that's going to help bring that engine bay back to its factory fitting look. Alright, so let's get this SIlvia looking factory again. The heat shield just needs to sit on here, right? So it doesn't look like it's going to be that quick a fit. Probably the easiest part, but probably going to change the engine bay the most in terms of looks. Okay, so this setup, you can see that's been blocked off up there, and then this has also been blocked off, but then there should be a bracket here that's missing, but I'm going to bring all of that back in. So out of all of the block offs that I found, one was this bush, double bush thing bolted together. It's a lot of fun. Looks like a wine bottle cork or something or other here. And then the best one, a battery terminal cover with a nice little hole there. So there was a vacuum leak this whole time. Okay, so that's all good. That's nice and tight. That joins to there. Now the bottom one also joins up to that little port on the intercooler piping. Now all I need to do is get a T off that vacuum line, that blue one. And luckily I had a couple of vacuum T's ready. So I just got to pick one that fits and get this joined up here. So that is that little port on top of the BOV right there, and that should mean everything works really nicely afterwards once that's kind of like teed into there. Just for that last little bit, you can see that at the end of that black silicon, that's where that original vacuum supply line from the block comes out. There's that T-piece, that thicker sort of black hose that goes back to the top of the diverter valve, and then that blue hose goes back up and luckily it clips into that factory location there. I don't know what's meant to be there, but that's where that's staying, and then through the firewall, and that goes to the boost gauge inside. Alright, so there was definitely some dodgy things going on in that engine bay, but now that all the vacuum leaks are fixed up and all that piping to the BOV has been returned back to factory, I reckon this is going to drive the best it's driven ever since we've got it. So fingers crossed on this test drive, it's going to be really good. Okay, last but not least, the GK cooling panel. With all of that done, there's just one more thing that you might have spotted from the first video, and it's this exhaust hanger here which has snapped and is just dangling down. So with the help from the good people at XFORCE, I got a replacement hanger. Got the new one. Thanks XFORCE team for sending that out. For some reason that got damaged somehow. I'm really happy with all the progress that's happened today. All that's left to do is go out for a test drive. And of course we had to take the S15 out to the track for the ultimate drive. So slowly the S15 resto mod is going well. To see the other videos, make sure you watch the playlist. In the meantime, remember to like and subscribe, and see you next time.